It's Some time! What if chocolates disappeared?
Don't worry. I will call my Avenger friends and go looking for them.
Wow, Some. Firstly, if chocolates disappeared, chocoholics, as in people who crave chocolate, will be the saddest people in the world. Secondly, chocolate industry is worth more than $100 billion worldwide. If chocolates disappeared, there will be serious economic consequences. Thirdly, chocolates consist of a substance called anandamide. It binds to special receptors in the brain, giving us bliss and joy. If chocolates disappeared, we may have to go shopping for bliss and joy elsewhere. Fourthly, chocolates are used to make a variety of delicious items like cakes, cookies, brownies, milkshakes, ice creams, and so on. If chocolates disappeared, our taste buds may never forgive us. On the flip side, many chocolates contain a huge amount of sugar as well as calories. If chocolates disappeared, we may actually get fitter. What if coffee suddenly disappeared?
No problemo. I have my burgers and pizzas.
Oh, Some. Firstly, as per a study, more than 50% of Americans have coffee and 65% of them consume it in the morning. If coffee suddenly disappeared, many people will be sad as they will miss their favorite cup of coffee in the morning. Secondly, tea will suddenly become more popular. Cafes, in order to survive, will have to replace coffee with tea. Thirdly, coffee contains a drug called caffeine. It is very addictive. With coffee disappearing, many people might start experiencing coffee withdrawal symptoms like headache, fatigue, poor concentration, etc. Fourthly, with more than 500 billion cups of coffee consumed per day, sudden disappearance of coffee will be very bad news for jobs around the world, as many people starting from coffee cultivation right up to cafes depend on coffee industry for their monthly income. What if we drink too much water?
Water is super cool. Drink as much as you wish.
Wrong, Some. Drinking too much water is not the problem, but drinking too much water in a short span of time is. If we drink water beyond the processing capability of our kidneys, then they are not able to eliminate the excess water. As a result, water level increases in our blood and sodium level goes down. This condition is known as hyponatremia, or water intoxication. Sodium is an essential electrolyte which balances fluids inside and outside our cells. The imbalance caused by water level going up and sodium level going down causes the fluids outside our cells to move inside. As a result, our cells begin to swell. This swelling can cause multiple health problems. Also, if swelling takes place in our brain cells, then we can get headaches or nausea. This condition can also prove to be fatal. What if we only eat spicy food?
Nothing will happen. I eat lollipops every day.
Oh, Some. Eating a moderate amount of spicy food does have some advantages. Firstly, spices definitely increase the flavor of the food we eat. Secondly, some experts believe that capsaicin found in spicy foods helps in weight management by curbing our appetite and speeding up our metabolism. A study also found people to be more satiated after eating spicy food. Thirdly, capsaicin has anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial effects which are good for our body. Disadvantages of eating too much spicy food are, firstly, they can decrease the sensitivity of our taste buds. Secondly, they can cause acid reflux. That is, acids and spices mix with stomach acid and irritate our food pipe lining. Thirdly, they can cause irritation of our gut, leading to diarrhea. Lastly, they can further worsen heartburn, stomach ulcers, and condition of people suffering from irritable bowel syndrome. What if we drink too much tea?
Nothing is too much for the great Some.
Oh, Some. Tea plants absorb high amounts of fluoride from soil. Hence, tea leaves are a major source of fluoride. Small amount of fluoride is good for our dental health. but high doses of fluoride can prove to be detrimental to our health. Excess tea consumption can lead to dehydration. Tea contains antioxidants called tannins. Tannins have a number of health benefits, but their high intake may cause iron deficiency in our body as they interfere in the body's ability to absorb iron. Tea is also a source of caffeine, whose overconsumption can lead to insomnia, low potassium levels, as well as caffeine-induced anxiety disorder. Overconsumption of tea may worsen pre-existing medical conditions like anxiety or diarrhea. Finally, overconsumption of tea with artificial sugar will not be good news for your waistline. What if we stopped eating sugar?
Then I would start licking honey.
Listen, Sugar stimulates the release of feel-good chemicals like dopamine. So, sudden cutting down of sugar can cause sugar withdrawal, thus leading to anxiety, mood swings, etc. However, the most obvious benefits of avoiding sugar would be weight loss, improved oral health, and reduced risk of diabetes. Secondly, sugar also triggers the process of glycation, in which harmful compounds called AGEs are released. These AGEs attach to collagen and elastin in our skin, causing wrinkles. So, avoiding sugar may reduce wrinkling. Thirdly, studies have shown that excess sugar causes inflammation, which gives rise to acne. So, giving up on sugary foods may prevent acne. Fourthly, avoiding sugar can also reduce the risk of Alzheimer's. How? A chemical called BDNF forms new connections and new memories. According to research, excess sugar is linked to drop in the BDNF level, thus causing Alzheimer's. What if we swallow chewing gum?
No, what if? I swallow chewing gum every single time.
Firstly, it is a myth that chewing gum sticks to the insides of our stomach just like it sticks to any other surface. It does not. It passes through the body just like any other food. Our body is able to digest many parts of the chewing gum like sweeteners, flavorings, etc., but not the gum resin. But that does not mean that it stays in our stomachs for years. In fact, just like any other waste material, it is pushed through our intestines and then finally out of the body. So, is there any use of swallowing a chewing gum? The answer is a big no, because it has absolutely no nutritional value. Also note that choking may occur if big chunks of swallowed gum get stuck in our windpipe. What if everyone went vegetarian?
Then I will turn pizzatarian.
No. Meat industry requires a lot of land to feed and maintain livestock. This leads to deforestation and an increase in greenhouse gases. Turning vegetarian would free up that land, restoring at least 70% of it to natural forests, thus cooling the planet. Also, today there are around 1 billion cows who excrete large amounts of methane. Methane is a deadly poisonous gas, 20 times more harmful than other greenhouse gases. Cutting out meat would decrease methane in the atmosphere. Human deaths would also go down. Chronic illnesses, cancers, strokes, etc. would drastically reduce, leading to reduced medical costs as well. However, the meat industry generates a lot of employment. We would need to think of alternative employment measures if everybody goes vegetarian. But the overall positive impact on the climate, our health, and the planet cannot be ignored. What if we drink too much coffee?
Too much of anything is bad. This is the new Sum mantra.
Wow, Sum. Coffee contains a drug called caffeine. Overconsumption of caffeine will lead to the following problems. Firstly, it will lead to caffeine-induced anxiety disorder. Secondly, we will suffer from insomnia. That is, we will not be able to sleep. We might stare at the stars all night. Thirdly, potassium levels will go down, which will lead to heart palpitations or irregular heartbeat. Fourthly, caffeine being acidic, it might damage the lining of our digestive tract and further worsen existing stomach ulcers. Fifthly, Caffeine can act as a diuretic, leading to excess urine production and thus dehydration. Sixthly, caffeine has great laxative properties, but too much consumption can also lead to diarrhea. Lastly, overconsumption of caffeine may lead to development of chronic liver diseases.